In this video, we investigate the effect of implementing a new ballot scanner into a technology-based voting process that uses electronic poll books, hand-marked paper ballots, and a digital ballot scanner. To simulate the voting process, we assume that 1,500 voters will turn out to a polling location following the arrival pattern shown on screen. This arrival pattern represents a large number of arrivals in the morning, arrivals decreasing in midday, and another peak of arrivals in the afternoon. A visual representation of the simulated voting process is shown on screen, with voters entering the polling location, joining a queue to check in where they receive a paper ballot, then traveling to voting booths where they mark their ballot by hand. After marking their ballot, the voter travels to an available ballot scanner where they must submit their ballot and their votes are cast. We assume that the resource allocation for this voting process consists of 3 check-in devices, 9 voting booths, and 1 ballot scanner, and 1 ADA-compliant ballot marking device. With this resource allocation, voters wait on average of 18 minutes to vote. To investigate the effect of using a new ballot scanning device in this polling location, we must first understand the processing time of the existing and new ballot scanners. The existing ballot scanning process takes voters 19 seconds on average, but may take up to 2 minutes to cast their ballot. A distribution chart of ballot scanning times for the existing scanner is currently shown on screen, with the majority of voters scanning their ballots in 11 to 24 seconds. The new ballot scanning process also takes voters 19 seconds on average, but may take voters a maximum of 1.5 minutes to cast their ballot. A distribution chart of ballot scanning times for the new ballot scanner is shown on screen, with the majority of voters scanning their ballots in 13 to 22 seconds. While the processing times of the existing ballot scanner and the new ballot scanner are not largely different, they may have a measurable effect on voter wait times and may require adjusted resource allocations to ensure shorter wait times. To figure out the effect of using the new ballot scanning equipment, we simulate the voting process with the new ballot scanner under the existing resource allocation. The results indicate that the average voter wait time is unchanged by using the new ballot scanning equipment and remains 18 minutes long. Considering the use of a new ballot scanner device does not affect voter wait time in this scenario, no resource allocation adjustments are required. 3 factors are likely to contribute to the lack of change on voter wait time when a new ballot scanner is used. First, both the existing and new ballot scanning processing times are short, taking less than 20 seconds to scan a ballot on average. Second, both ballot scanner processing times are fairly similar, with the majority of ballot scanning taking approximately the same time to complete. The third factor is that the ballot scanning step is not the bottleneck of the voting process. This means that the slight changes to the ballot scanning step are less likely to impact the overall process wait time. While the simulated scenario experienced no change in wait time, it is critical to compare the processing time of existing equipment to the processing time of new equipment when implementing new devices. Equipment that has a significant difference in average processing time from existing equipment may increase or decrease voter wait times, and therefore require different quantities of voting equipment to effectively serve voters. Additional considerations when implementing new voting equipment include the rate of errors and breakdowns of the new device. When using a device that is new to voters, it is likely that the voters will take longer to perform a voting step than expected, as they must become familiar with the new equipment. Inexperience with the new equipment may also lead to more errors, which could extend processing times. Whether or not a new device allows for more user interaction or is more prone to user errors than the existing voting equipment should be considered as well. Additionally, different voting equipment may have a higher or lower likelihood of breakdowns, or may have breakdowns that are difficult to repair, requiring a technician. Understanding the difference in breakdowns and error rates may require observations throughout multiple elections, but it is critical to determining how many devices should be allocated to each polling location. If breakdown rates are higher for a new device, or if breakdowns take longer to resolve, then more devices may be needed to ensure that voters do not face significant wait times to vote.